What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan91 back once again for some more Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In the last part, we got started with the story, and we got started on collecting a few things in Mumbo's Mountain. And now we're going to continue on and hopefully get through all of them. And first off, we're going to go into this little tower, see what else we can find. I don't care what you have to say. I ain't gonna listen to you. Ticker's Tower, alright. What these guys are, they're termites. And you go in here, you get another Mumbo token. We can't go up there right now because even Kazooie cannot go up those steep of slopes, so it's kind of out of her reach. So we have to learn to transform into something else that will. And here we're going to learn the Beak Buster, which is pretty much their version of the ground pound. Pretty much hit L or L, left or right trigger in the air to do the pound. Nothing more I can teach you. We learned everything, and here it is. Boom. It's very powerful, and it's also used to pound switches, like the one that we passed by in the first video. And there's a whole bunch of stuff inside these huts, so make sure to smash them all. Yippee! You've collected enough notes to break the first note door. Spell. Yeah, basically, you can only go to the different world if you have enough notes. So it's a bit like it's a combination of both You need both jiggies and notes to progress through the game. You can't have just one or the other. Both. And also, your life counter resets to 3 when you shut off the game, so that's why I had to get that again. But luckily, the lives will respawn as well, so you can just collect them up again. And here's another Jiggy. Thank you. And here is Juju, the totem pole. All you gotta do is feed him some Kazooie's eggs. Yes, I know it's odd, but everything in this damn game is odd. Now, when he gets down to one spinning little stone, do not shoot anything in his mouth, because there is something above him. It's a honeycomb piece. Just use your high jump to get it. And now you can shoot something in his mouth. Or at least try to, in my case. Now I'll drop another jig. Pretty simple. Pretty nice. And if you look underneath Mumbo steps, you'll find the last Mumbo token of the level. Oh, Kazooie, where are you? Oh, Banjo and Kazooie, I should say. And there's another Jiggy inside the right eye socket of Mumbo's hut. And let's go inside and meet Mr. Mumbo Jumbo. There he is, sleeping on his little throne. Or is it just a normal chair? It really doesn't matter. Me Mumbo, the shaman in whole game. Yes, they break the fourth wall constantly. And Mumbo always talks in generic shaman talk, so he doesn't speak people's names in like the third person. Oh, it's Kazooie and Banjo. Over on the right of him, you can see how many tokens are needed for the transformation. It changes from level to level. But luckily, as you progress through the game, you can actually hold all the Mumbo tokens you have throughout all the worlds, so you can hold on to them for a specific transformation if you wish. Press X and let's get transformed. And get turned into a termite with the Banjo's backpack still on him, so you can still tell him across from all the other termites. Also, he still got part of his shorts, which doesn't obviously have any legs anymore since, well, it's not going to fit over the termite's fat abdomen. And all you can do in this form is jump and run around, so. But luckily, he can also go down steep slopes, and a hell of a lot easier than Kazooie can. So we're going to use him for basically clearing out the rest of the level. Just grab all the notes on the side of these hills, and then we'll go to the top of the tower and see where that leads us. There are many other transformations in the game, but I don't think they get much better than maybe 1 or 2 later on in the game. They do a lot more transformations in the sequel to the game, and that's why I kind of like the sequel better than the original, and also they added a hell of a lot more. But hey, that's to be expected. And here is the last Jinjo. And also when you transform, you do not dance, you just stay stationary. Or if you're in the air, you continue to plummet. Simple as that. So when counting up all the worlds, how many Jinjos are in the game? If you know the answer to this, please leave a comment in the comment section or just do a PM, whatever you wish. Oh yeah, and also when you're falling as the termite, you do not take fall damage, so don't worry about that. You can stay safe and stay buggy. Did I already grab it? Yes, I have a short-term memory, obviously. Hey, where'd you get those shorts? I want them. Well, too bad they're stuck on my ass. And they ain't coming off. As you might expect, all of Banjo's transformations all have his shorts and backpack. And this is why we need the termite transformation. I've actually seen guys like try to speedrun this game, and they use Banjo-Kazooie, as far as I remember. So they don't even bother using the termite transformation. And that jump is annoying. So irritating. And I can't get across the first one, for Christ's sake. Come on, Saiyan, focus. It's not that hard. Just gotta get the angle right. Come on, baby. Alright. Now we got nothing to worry about because there's a net. And that will keep us from plummeting down to the bottom. Glorious. Boom. Boom. And are we almost near the top? Or are we almost near the top? And the survey says yes. If you want to, you can take this little extra life. Don't really need it. An irony of ironies in the game after this, in Banjo-Tooie, they completely got rid of the life system, which I think it worked out for the better. And booyah! We got 100 notes, and just like with Sonic and Mario and every other game under the sun where you collect 100 of something, you get an extra life. Also, we need to go back to Mumbo because we need to pound that switch. Because termites cannot pound switches, as we all know. They're only known for... Why didn't I grab that Jiggy? Jesus, I am doing horribly today. Or horribly tonight, I should say. And there, we got them all. And when you get all the Jiggies in the world, you get a special little tone that says, yes, you collect them all. And also, if you're playing as normal Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo will bow left and right and say, yes, thank you very much. Something similar like that. And let's go get that switch. Or let's say, let's go pound that switch. Let's go smack it up a notch. Because it is my biatch. I'd love to see someone do the widest version of maybe the African-American stereotyped lingo. Yes, this woman is my biatch. I keep her in my ride, or something like that. Just some of the stupidest shit you've ever heard. Because that's a bit of what I'm known for. Don't touch Congo's blocks. Too late. Already did. Can't be hungry. Wants orange now. Again? Selfish little monkey. But all I gotta do is just grab the orange and hightail it. Hey, you ever notice you never see Banjo's tail? Then again, bears have tiny, stubby tails, so it probably just fits in his shorts or whatever. Thanks, Chimpy. Jackass. And let's go pound that switch. And you can obviously tell it's a switch, because obvious. And also, it's got Grunty's face on it, which means it's going to bring out something in the overworld. So it won't happen in the world itself. We're done here, we got everything. And just in case, we can view totals at the start menu. So Mumbo's Mountain is completely done. Finished. So now we can move on to the other areas so we can continue on in the story, the game, the blah 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 blah. And not fall in the water, please. And also, I'm sorry for using Kazooie a bit much. I just want to go through it as fast as possible. Because it's what I can do. And don't tell me I have to... I'll be right back after I transform into the termite. Yeah, it just so happens that you can take the termite out of the actual world. Because you technically need it to get this Jiggy up here, so... Thank you! Didn't think about that. I should have. But you can't go too far, or else the Mumbo magic will disappear and you go back to Banjo and Kazooie. But that's what we needed to do. It's what we want to do. We don't need the termite anymore. It is now obsolete. It's useless to me. You can now go up here and see the first note spell door, which has a big 50 on it. Stop is telling you, you need 50 notes, dumbass. It's ironic that Kazooie calls him jam jars at that point because, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the game, I know there's like two or three of you out there, so yeah, for you people out there, maybe at least 5 of you. Miles actually has a brother named Jam Jars. That door was easy. You got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. And over here is a character that's only in the first game. Brentilda, Brentilda's nicer sister. She's essentially a fairy. And what does she do, you might ask? She tells all of Grunty's secrets. And trust me, you will need these for next to the finale, near the end of the game. You open a world door, baddies escape, and roam once more. And you're a gigantic whore. Anyway, let's talk with Brentilda and see what kind of dirt she's got on her sister. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with moldy cheese-flavored toothpaste. Ew! And like she said, she gives you 3 secrets each time. She also washes her hair with baked beans. Ugh! At least she doesn't eat them. And she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. Yeah, these may seem like useless little trivia bits, but they're actually needed later in the game. To remove pieces that you have already put down, move the right stick down. But once the picture is complete, they're stuck there permanently. It's not like you'd want to take them out. You need to go through the game. This will open up World 2, Treasure Trove Cove. Yeah, and all these places have weird names that go like that. But hey, it's all in good fun. Here's a Gruntling and one of her minions, and it's easily killed by a roll attack. And here, we have the cauldron. You activate a magic cauldron. Find 2 of the same color to create a shortcut. So you can use those to zip around Grunty's lair, or you can just do it the normal way. And by the way, there is a Mumbo token right behind this cauldron's fat anus. Yeah, hiding right behind him. Thanks, Rare. That's fair and noticeable. Not. So, our real destination is up here. Up this ramp. Alright, we're gonna do a bit more exploring before we hit Treasure Trove Cove. And, camera, thank you. Alright, let's go through this little crevasse, this little tunnel, and hope our air holds out. And your air meter, excuse me, will increase with every increase of your life meter, so it's pretty much the same thing. And what is this? It's Brentilda again! Maybe I shouldn't really be doing this, but what the hell. They're just secrets. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at witch school. Hey, I guess I got to it before she did. I also know that sweaty gorilla feet is her favorite smell. Oh, she must like Donkey Kong then. And the old hag's favorite color is dung brown. Oh god, I did not want to know that. It really does sound quite absurd. Adventures of a bear and bird. Yes, believe it or not, Banjo and Kazooie were not really planned to have their own game. It was originally called, well, the game was originally called Project Dream, and the main character was actually a pirate. But since Banjo went over well in Diddy Kong Racing, they decided to put him in instead. And this is the area of Treasure Trove Cove, the second world. Let's look around a bit. It's pirate themed. Alright. I can get with the best of them when it comes to pirates. Let's leap in. And right from the start, danger lurks. Did you really need to add that in, Bottles? Right from the start, danger lurks in the ocean. Because if you go in it for too long, you can find a shark named Snacker. And he'll take a bite out of your ass. So, be safe and try to lure him away from whatever you're trying to get. Also, crabs. You can only hurt the crabs with a beak buster. So, keep that in mind, kiddies. Snacker, will you screw off? I'm trying to get a Jinjo. Yeah, not a whole lot of people like Snacker. I'm going right through the damn thing! Thank you! I can heal up later. Jackass. And yes, they obviously ripped off the Jaws thing. But people say homage, people say ripped off, whatever. And we'll use these honeycombs from this little honey hut, I guess you can call it. Jackass. They did like crabs. Krabby was a horrible Pokemon. And over here, we have a giant hermit crab. Hey, this is Nipper's Beach. You find nothing with Nipper's help. Help us think, crustacean brain. Cheeky bird need feathers clipping. Oh yeah? Just try it, shellhead. Yeah, but this guy's easy to take care of. Just wait until he stops snapping, and you can peck his eyes out. Magic number is 3, so that's easy to know. But the pauses between snapping gets shorter and shorter, and he starts snapping faster. Hit him 3 times, and he retreats into his shell. And let's go after him and finish the job. By the way, you can get some notes in here. So make sure to explore every nook and cranny, or else you'll be pulling your hair out looking for where you missed something. Crabs! And it turns out, there is no more of Nipper. I guess we pecked him so hard he dissipated. But that earns us our first Jiggy in Treasure Trove Cove. And I believe that will end off this part. So, next time, and let's play Banjo-Kazooie. We explore more of the pirate world, Treasure Trove Cove. See you then, mateys.